Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Miasin. This is going to be a really nice deck review. First place, Zombie Eldlich, 6-0 undefeated at locals with a really spicy deck. So as you can see, 2 Eldlich the Golden Lord, and then everything else is basically just a zombie deck, but with all the, all the beautiful package, Rivalry, Zombie World, Super Poly, Forbidden Droplet, only 3 hand traps because that's all you need, man. This deck doesn't even have to prevent your opponent from playing because you just kill them. Forbidden Droplet, Super Poly are just like insane going second, and then you have just so many ridiculously good cards going first. You can access this Necro World Banshee insanely easily, and like I said, Ian actually got first place at his locals, and the matchups were the following. So the first one was Dragon Link, he won that 2-0, and then Shadol invoked the Dogmatica was a 2-1, then he played against Mystic Mine, which was a 2-0. Mystic Mine doesn't look too difficult for this deck. Just a normal summon Banshee, attack directly 5 times is already game. They can't even like metaverse you or something because you can just tag out and then activate Zombie World. And then after that, he won 2-0 against Zodiac Eldlich, and then also another 2-0 against Hero. My boy's on fire. And finally, Dragon Link 2-1. Dragon Link, of course, being the most competitive deck, even though Shadol Invoke Dragma and Zodiac Eldlich are no pushovers themselves. Hero is still a pretty good deck, and Mystic Mine, I guess, had some success in the past, so he also gave me quite a bit of information, but it was quite a lot, so I'm not going to cover too many things. But as he actually stated, Super Poly was actually definitely a key component in beating boards, either to summon Starving Venom or actually the Dragon Necro Nether Soul when Zombie World was on the field, so you can just randomly use 2 monsters. But obviously against the decks like Dragon Link, you would actually be able to use their Hot Red, Dragon Archfiend, and the Borload Savage. They are both dark monsters, and then you would make the Starving Venom, and you wouldn't have to worry about negates anymore, so that's already really good. And against the other decks, like even Shadol, for example, you can still play it. And against Shadol, one thing that he did state was that you had to play a bit more smart because Ariel could be a problem, and then against, I believe it was Hero, Dark Law was a problem for a while, but then it eventually became a pretty good matchup. Once you stabilize with Zombie World and your whole engine, it becomes almost too easy, and I think he used the Super Poly to out the Dark Law, so definitely pretty nice here. But let's get into the deck list. So let's start off with 2 Eldlich the Golden Lord. I feel like this is definitely perfect here. I wouldn't have it any other way. You would kind of start breaking if you play 3, but if you only play 1, then you're really susceptible to just getting like DD Crowed or Called by the Grave, so 2 is just the perfect middle ground. And you have another big boy, which is Doom King. The Jacko Bulon definitely has some good applications. You can actually search it from your deck to your hand with the effect of Glow Bloom, or you can just special summon it when you have Zombie World on the field, or special summon it from the deck with Scarlet or Black Awakening when you already control Eldlich the Golden Lord on the field, so definitely really nice here. And then 3 Uni Zombie. This is the main normal summon of the deck, but when you don't draw Uni Zombie, even Banshee is a great normal summon. And again, if you are able to summon Eldlich the Golden Lord really early, then the Scarlet, instead of getting you a second Eldlich the Golden Lord, could actually summon back the Banshee from the deck, which is really nasty, because if you do that against Dragon Link, it's even better than like a mass, I don't know, it's just like, it's better than having like a bunch of hand traps. They can't really do anything. Like I said, I made a full video on Zombie World against Dragon Link. It literally shuts down their entire deck. It's crazy. And another thing that I want to state, this is actually not me really. This is not really me speaking, but this is rather Ian, the person who actually got first place with this deck. He actually said that a lot of people use Banshee wrong because they try to shotgun it way too early, but that is incorrect for 2 reasons. First of all, you're not playing around Gamma, and you're also not playing around Lightning Storm. So what Ian was doing is that he was holding the Banshee until the opponent summoned a monster, so they would have a face-up card, and also if they control a monster, Gamma is shut off. And another thing is that if you hold the Banshee for a long time, when they try to go like MST or Lightning Storm or Twin or whatever on the Zombie World, you could actually special summon the Banshee from the deck, and then obviously it has another continuous effect where your Zombie World is like untargeted. I think it's untargetable or just undestructible. No, yeah, cannot be destroyed by card effects, and also neither player can target it with card effects. So even Cosmic Cyclone is irrelevant against Zombie World while you have Banshee on the field. So this is just way more than just a card that activates Zombie World. It's really insane. And again, being a zombie and special summonable by the actual Go Eldlich cards is just absolutely fantastic. But yeah, anyways, we have Glow Bloom, of course. Ash being a hand trap zombie, is really relevant because it would actually trigger the Doom King even when you don't have Zombie World yet. So I like that a lot. And then 3 Cursed Outland, never gonna have to mention why you have to play 3. If you have Yuri Zombie and Cursed Outland, you can actually do a pretty nice combo with Needle Fiber, where you can actually send, like, I don't know, Eldlich, and then special summon it back by sending Cursed Outland, and then send something, make Needle Fiber, and play from there, but you obviously don't have to do that. Forbidden Drop, I already said why it's so good. Black Awakening, Pot of Prosperity, being able to actually choose what you want to banish, and giving you all that freedom, still allowing you to, I don't know, draw cards if you really have to. But really, you can use this multiple times in a game because you don't always have to banish 6. And yeah, I mean, you need to keep those super poly targets in your extra deck. So the freedom of choosing which cards you banish is definitely something that Ian wanted to focus on, and I definitely respect that. Super poly, just... the card's overpowered, man, it's crazy. This is like the best super poly deck in the game alongside Metal Foes. And then, of course, 2 Zombie World, 1 Foolish, great card, Happy's Feather Duster, triple Scarlet, triple Conquistador, only 2 Aquero because he wanted to fit in the Golden Narn Forever, shoutouts to Wakanda Forever, and then obviously there's 3 Rivalry of Warlords, which in combination with Zombie World is an insta-win. As a matter of fact, he told me he actually used Rivalry of Warlords against the Shaddoll Invoke Dogmatica, and it was game from there, so the opponent just scooped. And yeah, for the extra deck, we have Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. I don't know how often he necessarily summoned it, but I mean, it's fun. And if you make it with Masquerina, it's even cooler. Of course, we have Unchained Abomination, Blackluster Soldier of Chaos, Vampire Sucker, Revenged Savior, IP Masquerina, yeah, Needle Fiber, Link Rebo, Gustav Max because of the double Eldlich the Golden Lord, Nova, and Merkaba. This came up for him, by the way, because his opponent with Shaddoll Invoke Dogmatica used the effect of Maximus, so he just sent the Nova, summoned the Merkaba, and then he negated an opponent's card. It was a monster effect by discarding the Bloom, and then he was able to fetch the Eldlich the Golden Lord and actually keep breaking boards, you know, after that. So his opponent, using the effect of Maximus, actually helped him out. But he's also playing Elder Entity Entis, so when the opponent uses Maximus, it's like the end of the world for him. Like, you pop a card and also you summon a negate? Like, sure, that's like a +2 without using a single card. That's crazy. Anyways, of course, Eldlich the Mild Golden Lord with Starving Venom, Fusion Dragon, and Dragon Necro Nether Soul Dragon. These are all super poly targets. He's not even playing the continuous spell. I feel like that wouldn't be good, but yeah. Anyways, for the extra deck this time, no, sorry, yeah, no, that's the side deck, I'm so dumb. 2 Nibiru, 3 Ghost Bell, 2 Ice Dragon's Prison. Okay, Ice Dragon's Prison with Zombie World is sick. You don't even have to care about, like, the types and matching stuff. Like, you just summon and then banish. Ice Dragon's Prison becomes, like, overpowered when you have Zombie World. Everything becomes broken. Rivalry, Super Poly, Ice Prison, everything in their mother. And yeah, Ghost Bell being able to negate just so many cards, even against Eldlich, is great. And I mean, I don't think he can lose against Eldlich with 3 evenly, 2 Lightning Storm. And against combo decks, he's really well prepared. A Dark Ruler, Nibiru, and then, like I said, in the main deck, Forbidden Drop, Super Poly. So yeah, that's just such a great deck list. I really have nothing to say. Beautiful, nicely done, and I really hope, you know, this inspires people to play Zombie Eldlich and actually, you know, do better, perform better at their events, because if you guys actually get top 4 at your events, I will actually feature you. You will have a better chance of me featuring you for a deck review. But yeah, anyways, that's all I had to say. Again, huge shoutouts to Ian for sending me this beautiful deck list, and yeah, don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, all the beautiful package, submit your deck list in the Discord server, link in the description box below, and yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.